For crying out loud. Boom, there he is. Holy shit, it's Reis O'Brien. So I kind of just sent him a message, and Reis was like instantly down. Like instantly down. In fact, I was really kind of surprised. I figured that he would respond and say, "Hey, listen, I'll have to get back to you. I might be busy. How do I get out of this goddamn conversation?" But he was in, and it was awesome. Shocked, appalled. So
appalled? Why are you appalled?
Shocked and appalled because I can't believe I can't get over it.
Do you know what appalled means?
It's freaking me out. Well, it freaked me out because I honestly didn't even expect him to read the message. I really didn't. I thought in like 2 years he would respond, "The hell is this about? Who are you?" By then the channel's gone. It's barren. It's a barren wasteland. Yeah, so Sunday, why are you like, you just seem like in a shell right now. Come on, burst out, baby.
I'm like having a serious problem with the light.
What do you mean you're having a problem with the light?
I don't know, something about it is really bothering me. It's like hurting my eyes are like hurting. Like I feel pain on my eyes.
You know that's ridiculous, right?
No, it's
Is it because it's too bright? Do you want to
I think it's too bright, but then like you can't see us.
How about this?
What are you doing?
How about that?
No.
Look at this.
No,
it's yellow now.
It looks ridiculous.
Well, where do you want it to be?
Put it where it was, or turn some lights on.
I'm not turning lights on. No, you mean above lights? It's gonna look ridiculous. This better not be how the Reis O'Brien interview goes.
It will if you put this stupid ass light right there.
She's a real big pain in my ass. I was trying to do something a little different to get this light out of my face, but there we go. Is that better, Heather?
It's much better.
Yeah, of course, because it's on my face.
Okay, does it bother your eyes?
Of course it bothers my eyes. Why do you think I moved it?
No, it doesn't.
God damn it. I love how we start our lives off. Good job, Heather. Hold on.
If you had called me in sooner, we wouldn't have this
there.
problem.
Called you in sooner? I've been calling you in for the last 10 minutes, and you finally showed up.
He cursed at me before this live, guys.
I said, get the F in here. Where are you?
Yeah, that's
for crying out loud.
That's what he said. It was really mean. I was very upset. I was really into this book. It's about a Tupperware party, okay?
Listen. We have people in here that are interested to hear about
my book.
Our thoughts about things. They don't care about your dumb book.
Yes,
and
they
you
do.
not
It's
coming
a
in the
great
room
book.
to greet them in time.
They care
You're making
about
them
you
wait.
cursing at me.
Well, listen, I didn't curse at you.
You did.
I said shit. I said shit.
No, you said get in here for F's sake.
I did say that.
Yeah.
That's true.
It was mean. I'm still really sad.
They're all thinking I'm going to die. It's a very possible thing. Okay, so let me get back to what I was talking about. So Reis O'Brien.
Who's that?
Reis O'Brien is the guy from BIM Toys. He's the owner, the founder, designer at BIM Toys. He also got his start in toy making, and he was over at Funko, still at Funko now. He's an artiste extraordinaire. And my understanding, I've been reading up a lot on him because, of course, we know who Reis O'Brien is because of BIM Toy and Tiny Ghost and Funko and everything else. But I was looking up different things that he's had his hands in, and he made the Papa Funko Pop from Ghost. So that's something I definitely want to talk about. I've come up with about, I don't know, I would say so far maybe 40 questions, and I'm not going to be able to ask all those questions. I'm definitely going to limit it. I've been bouncing them off of Heather, seeing how she feels about some of these questions. I think we have some good questions. So here's the deal. The reason why I'm bringing this up, other than the utter shock of all this actually happening, we want you guys that if you have questions for Reis, you're going to have to ask it in our announcement video. Okay, you're going to have to answer or ask your questions in the comments section of our announcement Tiny Ghost video. If somebody could link that in the chat, I'd greatly appreciate it. Go over there, ask your questions, and we will write them down, make sure we have them in front of us, because during that particular live, something we've never done before, we are actually going to get rid of the chat altogether. I've already asked the mods to keep control of everything. They're going to be in touch with Heather the entire time to let her know what's going on, because I'll be too busy with my questions and talking. What happens, you guys probably notice this while we do lives like this.
Probably.
I will be talking, and in the middle of my talking, I'll start turning and looking at the chat section because something caught my eye, and it's like, squirrel kind of a thing, and I just can't do that, especially during this, because it's going to be very important. It's going to be very important that I pay attention, because this could be my very last time ever talking to Reis O'Brien. And I consider it a very special occasion. Like I said, I did not expect this to happen. I do have a lot to say. I hope that he has a lot to say. He seemed excited, and I'm excited because he's excited. And I cannot believe it just came down to asking him over Instagram. I swear to God, I thought for sure that I would ask, and he wouldn't say anything. I really did.
Chris S. said, Chris loves his talking.
I do.
He really does. It's his favorite thing to do.
I talk a lot. So aside from the Reis O'Brien stuff, Dean Blockley says he loves the up reference. That's great. It was an up reference. Squirrel. Aside from the Reis O'Brien stuff, because that's exciting, we'll talk about that again before we get out of here. Because, listen, we're only days away from this whole live experience. It's going to be fun. So, this Monday, Funko decided to drop an atom bomb. And I don't think a lot of people realized, expected, or thought that these two guys that you see here, Johnny Bravo and Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, would be such a popular, I guess, item or set. I honestly saw them and I thought they were cool. Had no intention of buying them. I didn't think I was going to get them. I really couldn't care less about them. But because you wanted them, I decided to go after them.
Well, I said I like them and they're really great.
They are. I think... So this is not in my generation of cartoons. So I remember seeing them on television, but I don't know a thing about them. I didn't actually watch these.
Yeah, I noticed that when you called it Dexter's Laboratory, he would get upset with you and tell you that it's laboratory.
Right. So people went off the deep end about this. And I've collected a bunch of comments that were left on various social media pages. Specifically, I think the Funko Shop page, or the Funko page on Facebook. Also, I think Funko Finders, I think, was the other spot that I found these. So, excuse me, if one of these happens to be you, you don't have to tell us.
Or you can, and we can just laugh at you.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't laugh at you. I would laugh with you.
Although, this time around, I didn't only collect comments from people who were just completely dogging Funko and dogging their checkout in their cart. I collected some fun. It's just things I thought that were kind of funny. So, Top Pops, hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, Tristan. He's right. So Tristan's right. He dropped a good comment. So these are probably the best so far, Funko Shop this year, and we're already 4 months into the year of 2020. And
almost 5. It'll
almost
be 5 in 2
almost
days.
Almost 5. Sorry, I'm not good with my counting. Almost 5 months into 2020, and 2020 has been a real shit show. I think we can all agree on that. But these two are great, and I really like the design of these two. What are you doing? What are you up to over there? Are you messaging them? You're totally derailing me. I'm talking to you. I'm in the middle of a conversation. What's going on?
You're not talking to me. You're talking to them.
No, I asked you. I said, what do you think about these designs? Did you...
Oh, I thought you were asking them.
No,
I'm sorry.
asking you.
I think they're great. That's why I wanted them.
So, would you have wanted them even if they were poor designs? Like, in other words, if they didn't look that as great as they do here,
No,
would you still want them because they are the character?
Why would I want an ugly toy?
I have purchased Funko Pops that are Marvel that are like some of my favorite characters.
You have a point. I did marry you. No, I would not.
That was a real dick move. What you just did.
Kidding.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Act like you love me once on the camera.
I
Sure.
do love you.
Sure you do. So, we're going to go down all of these comments. Some are very long. A lot of these guys who like to leave comments leave these like books, like novels for people to read. And it shocks me that they put this much time in their comment.
Hold on. It shocks you that they put this much time into their comment.
Yes, it does.
But you're the one that takes time out of his day searching for these comments to copy and paste and print and read on a YouTube channel.
That's correct, because we have a YouTube channel, Heather. We have to provide hours, possibly years, of entertainment to the masses, meaning 20 people. So we have to make sure that we get funny things together. If I didn't put my time into this, then we wouldn't have anything.
They would
We'd sit
still
here and-
watch because they think
wouldn't
that
watch.
I'm pretty.
Listen, we got on this live tonight. It started off on a bad foot because you hated my lighting. You beat me up verbally. And now here I'm trying to do something.
Chris, stop acting like a saint because you beat me up verbally before we turned the mics on. And you admitted
That's
it.
not true.
You said the F word
Listen,
to me.
I did fart on her earlier. That was fun. So
You
I'll leave
farted
it-
on me earlier,
leave it at
and
that.
you said the F word. That was
right.
not fart, the F-U-C-K word.
I shithoused her. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up.
No, it wasn't that bad. The other night you did, though. It was really gross. I woke up at like 3 in the morning to go pee because I drink a lot of water. And the second I like moved the covers, I really almost gagged. And I never do that. It was so gross.
Oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I
Ugh.
love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and read all these. Oh, look, Zach Bonifer. Pretty, you're gorgeous.
Aw, thank you, Zach.
What is this, by the way? What is this? People are always carrying on about how great Heather is. How about me?
You're the guy that curses at his pretty, gorgeous
Listen,
wife.
if you guys saw what was below the chest and belly area down to my waist sectiono, you'd be all in the comment section saying how great I am.
Are you talking? Did you really say that?
What?
Are you talking about your sausage?
No, I got great knees.
Oh, okay.
You always said that.
I was
Heather,
really
by the way,
nervous.
Heather's knees look like ghost children.
Oh.
Remember? We took a picture of it. It looks like ghost children. You're going.
Are you gonna read these comments? Or are you
Okay,
gonna keep
anyway,
the people waiting?
here we go. Number 1. I was in line at 2 p.m. This is BS. That's an easy one. Okay.
I feel like someone copies and pastes that with
Yeah.
every Funko Shop drop.
So do I. Well, not everyone, because if this were something that people didn't give a shit about, like a random Funko character, they wouldn't be
every
posting this.
Funko Shop drop that sells out.
That sells out something. That's something good.
Except I feel like some people customize it because they're in different time zones. So instead of 2, it might say like 3 or 4.
Can we
or
see those knees?
11 or something.
I don't know if you want to see the knees. Listen, I talked them up.
Oh no, she's talking about mine. Yes.
Oh,
Keith,
you want to see her knees?
You're more than welcome.
Hey,
to see
listen.
my knees.
Welcome to a nightmare. If you see these things, they're scary. They really are. Do you have a
They
picture of
really
you
are.
on the boat? They really do. They look scary. Do you remember the Freddy Krueger's chest in that Freddy Krueger film where all like the little heads are coming out? That's what your knees look like. Heather has Freddy heads coming out of her knees. Okay, so second one. If everyone could get one, it would ruin the excitement of trying to get it before it sold out. You simply weren't quick enough. Get over it and stop blaming Funko for your problems. Boom. See, I told you they're not all hateful comments. There are some good ones. It's all good. I'll get the glow-in-the-dark Bravo this summer. Just like how Funko likes to do it. They release, you get the regular common version like this one here, and then you get a glow-in-the-dark, or then you get a flocked-haired version of the character. Okay, here we go. That was absolute BS. Their website screwed me over. 2 times it threw me back into queue. Once after completing shipping, and the second after trying to go to payment. What the hell? Yeah.
They weren't
the
mad
hell?
enough to say the F word like you
It
were
was
before this
WTH,
live.
believe it or not. WTH. Not WTF. I do WTF. Heather, WTF, where are you?
Except you say the real words.
WT frack. Funko site. Oh, that's the same one. CAPTCHA failed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That isn't. Funko site screwed me over again. 3 times I got out of queue. Then enter my payment info, and then it placed me back in queue. Period. 3 times. Period.
I'm sorry, how many times?
3 times. Period.
I didn't get one more time?
3 times. Period.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because they didn't say it enough.
CAPTCHA fails again! Thanks a ton, Funko, for screwing up your fans again. Screwing up your fans? How about screwing over your fans or screwing your fans over?
Well, no, now they're all mentally messed up.
Oh no, they messed
'Cause
them up for life.
They couldn't get the Funko Pops.
I'm sure all the flippers out there really love your website. ...
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They're who's getting the Pops.
Right, exactly. Of course they love the website because they're buying all their shit. It canceled my order. That's bullshit. It is bullshit, isn't it? We can all agree. Listen, this is the funny thing, and I realize this is something I was going to bring up maybe to Reis, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. What's interesting is that people go crazy. They go crazy, pages and pages of crazy over Funko Shop drops that they miss. But people for Tiny Ghost and Abominable Toys Chomps, the two things that we collect, do not do this. I cannot find comments where people are literally lighting them up.
It's because it's such a small fan base right now. I feel like Funko would be the same way if they were smaller.
But even if it is, let's say Tiny Ghost blows up, are you implying that it's then going to turn bad? Like at some point it turns into like bad seeds?
A lot of these people, I feel
bad apples.
A lot of these people, I feel, well, bad seeds can turn into bad apples.
I like bad apples. Let's go.
I like them both.
Okay.
It goes both ways. But when you have something that has grown to such a big thing,
whoa,
there are going to be people who are blaming flippers and stuff and non-collectors for stealing all this, but half these people are probably mad they didn't get them because they can't turn around and sell them for profit. That's my feeling.
You're onto something.
I know. Because Funko overproduces things. So I mean, I haven't seen a limited number count, so my assumption is that they might be a little bit more limited than the probably hundreds and thousands of pop numbers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I do.
My brain's not working today.
I'm with you. Believe me, I'm with you.
But they're so mad for other reasons.
They are.
Know it.
Brian Barrick says, Chris, there are two things Funko fanatics hate: change and the way things are. That's true. Absolutely true. Let's see. It canceled my place order. That's bullshit. Did I read that one?
Yes, you did.
Funko, why didn't you put them onto retail like the classic Nick characters have done? Please put them onto retail market later this year or early 2021. I like how they're demanding that they take these pops, make more, and then put them on the market. Listen, if Funko is damned if they do, damned if they don't. We constantly complain, Heather and I constantly complain that they make way too many of certain variants. Like when they make commons, it would be nicer if they limited the commons, which they probably won't because they're making money in some way, shape, or form. But if they limited them, it would make us a little crazier and wanting to get them, and it boosts some of the hype. And the hype does matter in this. It really does.
It does.
And people claim it doesn't, but it does matter.
If it weren't for the hype,
right,
then
you couldn't go online and talk shit. Oh, look what I got.
Absolutely.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
That's my favorite thing about collecting Funko is telling people what I get and what they didn't get.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
No, people do that. I have met people that it almost seems like that's their goal in life, is to let everybody know that they get everything, and like it's almost like, oh, well, I get all of the Funko Pop shop items. Or Funko Shop items. I don't know what you're talking about. How did you not get it?
Well, there's a difference between people who are like mean and rubbing it in people's faces, and then people who are genuinely excited.
Genuinely excited. But listen, on the back of most of these people, I would say 90% of the people that get this stuff, they are. I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I get something, I'm like, oh my god, what's up? What's up? You know, it's exciting because you got it. You just couldn't believe you got it, and it's out of complete shock that you were able to get it. And there's a lot of hype behind it. Yeah. That shit happens. Yeah. And then there's some people who are just happy for everybody, and they're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, I'm really, like, if I were to not have gotten these, I wouldn't be upset. I think that they're great, but there's going to be something else that I like, you know?
When I found the Chase Grady twins,
Yeah.
I literally punched people. I was looking for Target employees to punch in the face because I was completely excited that I got it. I was just yes. I was so excited that I thought I was going to destroy, like just run around and start destroying the store.
Why
I was
would
so
you
happy.
do that?
Oh, it was the greatest feeling
I'm
ever.
happy. Let me destroy
Oh my God.
things.
I was hard as a rock. It was unbelievable.
You're really freaking me out.
What? It was exciting. Doesn't that happen to you? Okay, so the next one, let's see. Okay, I like how the person said put them up on the market again. I think that's great. And here we go now with the lame ass Funko apology. Oh, we could try better crap. When did they do? When's that happening? Like, I didn't see that message
No,
from Funko.
Funko doesn't give a shit. Funko's like, we're gonna put this out. People are gonna buy it. If you don't like it, oh well, you should have been faster. Unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you one comment that I like. You can shove that Q system straight up your ass, Funko. You know what's funny? I ended up buying this on... Yeah, I say. Oh, I missed one. So I ended up buying one on my phone. In the car. Like, in a place where I had very bad cell service. How I was able to get it, I was shocked. Because I forgot. And I was in a parking lot, and my phone has poor service. It just does. Actually, I was in a place that's known to have bad service. And for whatever reason, the grace of God, it just happened to work. Sometimes I'm very lucky, and then other times I'm not lucky like at all. We've gone many times where we don't win anything.
Yeah.
Like as an example, the tiny ghost, the 3-inch tiny ghost, the 3-packs. Every time you buy those, you get a chance to get a coin. I bought every 3-pack that they've released this year. Never gotten a coin. But a lot of people have been getting them. But you don't see me on the Tiny Ghost BIM Toy page, on their Instagram, on the Facebook group. You don't see me in there pissing all over the company, cursing and getting angry. You just don't see that. Ever.
Cletus is here. Hello, Cletus. He said, story thickens. These are all Chris's comments on the shop over the years.
Oh, shit. He caught on. That shit was mad. Hold on. Yeah, that shit was bogus mad AF. Was about to pay, and then it sold out. And then it's sold out.
Can I read the next comment?
Can I just say that I think people need to, when they type something out, it should make sense. Like, if they're going to attack them, it should make sense.
It's really weird because when you read things, it doesn't make sense. You put words where they don't belong when you're reading things.
You're saying I have a reading problem?
Yeah, just now you said...
It says then they.
No, but just now you said, yeah, that shit was mad AF,
Well, because...
bogus.
Well, listen, I thought it was going to be mad bogus AF. That makes sense. But he says bogus mad AF. Why is bogus? That, I guess it would be, yeah, that shit was bogus. I'm mad AF. But he didn't do that. It's a straight sentence. Yeah, that shit was bogus mad AF.
Yeah, but you're
Doesn't make
like
any sense.
scrambling all the words. Let me read these. So my favorite is the one you've already read, but I have to say it again. You can shove that Q system straight up your ass, Funko.
You like that one so much you had to read it again?
I like it.
Okay.
That person's really upset.
Oh, so Heather's about to read a paragraph now.
I am, because you don't know how to read.
All right, easy. Thank you. Oh, K&L brings up a good point. He said the podcast with the Gastrocast was awesome. So we were actually on his podcast. So your podcast with the Gastrocast. Oh, okay. I'm reading it backwards. See, I can't read.
Exactly.
I can't fucking read.
Can I read
yes,
now?
Yes, please. Yes, before I screw something else up.
You really need a better system for these exclusives. I have all my info saved for faster checkout, and today your website decides to erase it all, and I had to enter it again, and then it did one of those robot tests, which again, never had to do before. Since when do you not have to do one of those before? That's in like literally just about every online shop that you order from. Whatever. So sold out by the time I got through to paying. It was disheartening. Been waiting for these two since the Powerpuff Girls pops came out.
So, one thing people are up against a lot is where you have to match the symbols. Like you have to match like where's the car?
Yeah.
Where's the road?
Well, just
I
look
never
for
get
the
that.
car.
I never get that.
I get it every
I
single
don't.
time.
I never get it because I go through Amazon Pay. It's like instant. I never hit that ever.
Oh.
I think I might have hit it one time, but it wasn't with Funko Shop. It was with something else entirely.
I really like the beginning of this one. I'm so disgusted with this site. I was online as soon as the Pops were released and added one of each to my basket. I immediately got in the queue for checkout, and once I hit complete order, I was told that the Johnny Bravo Pop was already sold out. How is this even possible? That is beyond unfair. Okay.
What? How's it even possible? That is beyond it. What? So we've talked about this. So people are having an issue with it, and I understand it. If you're in line at the store and you have something in your cart or basket, it's the equivalent of somebody walking up, taking shit out of your basket, and then buying it right in front of you.
I agree.
That's what it is.
I agree with that.
And it sucks.
I feel like you should have to be in line in order, or the line should go in order of you being in line, and not who can enter their information the fastest.
Right. Zach Bonifer says, Top Pops and now Cletus guess Jetta can't be bribed. All three are friends of the channel. We love all three of those guys. They're awesome. Very good people. Good friends of the Gascast. Been friends with us for a long time.
Does Funko Shop sell the Funko Shop exclusives in store on the release date?
Yes.
Sometimes, yes. As far as
I believe
know,
they
I
do
think
every
do.
time. They have a
They're
quantity
probably
of them.
closed right now.
Right now they're closed, yeah.
My
But-
guess is, though, when they open back up, I would imagine they might have some extras.
So
lying around.
during cons, they have con exclusives in store. Some con exclusives in store. They do a lot of interesting stuff through the store. In fact, it's been known that sometimes you'll go in there and they'll have con exclusives that were previously thought to be sold out, but they have them there, and they put them out on the shelves. They put a lot of cool stuff out of the shelves. I passed on those two Pops personally. Anne Marie says, "Yep, I would have passed on them. Heather wanted them. I didn't want them." Chris, that captcha fails because once you click a picture that has a car in it, it may disappear, and another one might show up with one in it, but you've already clicked continue, so it's too late. Chris says, "Yeah." So I hear
I've had that
you.
happen to me before.
I hear you. But
It's obnoxious.
the weird thing is, I don't. That doesn't happen. Like that isn't a part of my buying when I'm buying something from the Funko Shop website. It just and I'm not saying that I'm lucky or I'm doing something to bypass
You
it.
think it has something to do with Amazon Pay?
I don't know. I think it has something to do with Amazon Pay. I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. Terrible. Funko failed 3 times for me as well and suddenly out of stock. I added these to my carts at 11 a.m. exactly. I want to know where they got more than one cart. I added these to my carts at 11 a.m. exactly.
I have 5 carts.
And it's only because your site kept failing my CAPTCHA after going back to the cart queue multiple times that I didn't get them. Please fix this major problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of this is going to be your internet connection, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think if you have a bad internet connection,
Listen,
I can jump in and
I
be a
need to
problem.
move away from the mic.
Okay.
I had it in the cart! While I was putting the Amazon Pay account, they sold out! This is not fair. I was in line to pay!
I like how she lowercase some of it.
Yeah, it was
This
sorta
is not
lowercase.
fair. I was in line to pay, but it has exclamation points behind it.
Yeah, so that's why I put like a little emphasis on pay, because the exclamation points showed like a little bit of anger and hostility.
Congratulations, Anne Marie. She found toilet paper in store.
That is a big feat. You know, we typically keep it very stocked here. We go to Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club, wherever, and we get the big, giant, huge
Oh, yeah.
pack. And we've had this one pack of toilet paper. We're still not done it. We've had this probably since January or February. This whole thing happened. We haven't bought toilet paper up until, was it last week? Last
believe it was
Monday
last
I
week,
went
yeah.
out and I saw toilet paper on the shelves, and I took the opportunity to grab a thing. I think it's like 24 rolls or something. I don't know. And I got it just in case when we're getting really low, if I can't find it.
Yeah.
But we're still working on that big pack from like forever ago. I think
know.
we have maybe 16 rolls left.
Right.
We have a lot.
We keep a lot of toilet paper here because we do a lot of eating and a lot of shitting.
Mostly you.
Uh,
I do a lot of eating. You do a lot of pooping.
Oh, I'm shitting all the time, baby. All the time. Who needs bots when you have multiple carts?
I was gonna say that.
Can you yawn off, Mike? Can you
No,
turn your mic off when you yawn?
I like when you hear it.
Let's see. Your system for buying pops on your site is very broken. This is the 6th sale of pops I've missed due to the site basically crashing. The site's not crashing.
How many?
Whoever you are.
What drops are they doing,
Please.
and how are they keeping track of how many they failed? Because there hasn't been a good drop in
I don't know.
forever.
I don't know. Listen. Please find a way to make buying pops through the Funko Shop a better experience. So, funny thing. Today, Funko Shop, I don't have a picture. Funko Shop dropped Pez dispensers that were DC related. I didn't see a single person on there complaining about anything. In fact, they might still be up for sale.
Because they're Pez dispensers.
Listen, there's a Pez dispenser market out there. People love them.
There is. I understand that, but I don't know. Something about Pez really grosses me out. I think
just
it's
don't
the way
need a
they
Pez.
taste. They're
Well, I don't need a
disgusting.
Pez like you eat some. Like I don't eat something off my pop or Dorbs or whatever or my hot toy. Like you don't find me chewing candy
Well,
out of
I
like.
think collectors are different. I think collectors are like displaying them.
They are displaying them, but it's just I don't know. I'm just not a fan of them. They just kind of I don't know. Zach Bonifer
people
said,
are,
"I
though.
shit a lot because I'm full of shit." That's true. That's actually pretty true. Zach Bonifer, I feel like he's on to me. I was in the process of putting my address right before making the payment, and then the screen changed and said that both figures were sold out. Frowny face. I actually felt bad for that person. I feel bad for a lot of these people because it does
I do
suck
too.
that you don't get what you want. And yeah, okay. In a perfect world, they would. I have more comments. It's in a perfect world, everybody would get the Funko Pops that they want, or toys, or whatever they're ordering. That is apparently sold. When they sell out. But if we all got it, this stuff wouldn't be popular, and nobody would give a shit about it. And I think Funko really needed an item like this right now, because a lot of people, I'm noticing more and more that people are selling off their collections. They're selling off most of their collection. They have a lot of excitement for something entirely different, another toy, be it Hot Toys or the Tiny Ghosts. Funko Pop, like I said, was our gateway drug, so I'll never lose my love for Funko, and I don't think I could ever get rid of all of them. But right now, it seems like people are starting to fall off the boat to me. I don't know. Yeah, can we not? Okay, good. See you, Brian Barrick. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Don't shop at Funko. They never have any exclusives available when they say they do, which I think is a great comment. Don't shop at Funko. They never have exclusives available when they say they do. That's like going to the store, like right now. Like you go to whatever your local grocery store is, and they sold out of toilet paper. It's like exactly the same thing. Funko only has a certain amount that they have in stock. So don't shop at Funko. So don't shop at your grocery store. They never have any toilet paper available when they say they do. That's basically the sentence. Would you not agree? Would you agree with that?
I agree.
That's exactly the same thing. That's a bullshit statement. You just have to be there. You have to be there on time in order to get the Funko Pop or the item.
I mean, it's
Don't
not
be
even
silly.
that, though.
That's
no,
silly.
you don't be silly, because you're insulting all of the people that actually wanted it and couldn't get it. Like, imagine if you missed out on something you really wanted, and I was like, well, you should have been there on time. Even though you were there 1 or 2 minutes before the drop and you were constantly refreshing.
Actually, I didn't even do that this go around. I swear to God.
That's fine, but imagine if I said that to you after you got really upset because there was like the coolest pop ever dropped.
I have
And you couldn't get it.
No, but I've lost out on Funko Pops though before.
And I've seen you cry about it.
I've never cried about it.
You have cried about it.
The only time I got upset about it is when you were on your phone and you just totally disregarded it. I was like, "Hey, could you go and try to get that for me?" And you just totally disregarded me. It was painful.
Where was your phone?
I'll be honest. took me a little while more to make sure I was going to marry you over that.
You should feel honored that I said yes.
I think you should feel honored. You see my knees before, baby?
You're the one that asked me. I didn't ask you.
You're right, I did.
Yep.
Painful. Don't shop at Funko. Okay, so that's my favorite one. Had both of my cart when they released. Then check out. Within 4 minutes, right as I was going to pay, it said they were both sold out and kicked me back from the cart. Period. Nice. Period. That sucks. So being in line, you basically get kicked out of line and then you don't get it. It does suck. I think you're doing it on purpose. This is my favorite. Okay, I keep saying they're my favorite, but this might be my favorite. I think you're doing it on purpose. Every time I meet a celebrity without a pop, you come out with a new pop for them. I just met the creator for Dexter's Lab. I've had the reason why it's so great is because I've had this experience happen so many times. The Kraglin. Perfect example.
Yes.
Kraglin. The actor, James Gunn's brother, who plays Kraglin on Guardians of the Galaxy, he happened to be at AwesomeCon. He was standing by himself. Nobody was at his table. It was dead as a mofo, and the pop hadn't come out yet. About a month or two later, the pop came out.
Yep.
It was such a bummer.
It was.
Once again, I bend over and let... Once again, I bent over and let Funko Shop screw me. Well done, Funko. All right, so two more.
He's saying it was good?
I guess so. He's enjoying it.
Okay.
Last two. So annoyed. Added to cart, then when it told me to hit I'm not a robot and continued with shopping.
Shipping.
Shipping. What did I say? Shopping? Yeah. So annoyed. Added to cart, then when it told me to hit I'm not a robot and continue with shipping, I did, and yet when next page loaded, it was sold out. WTF. The last one. This one was ridiculous. In fact, I got kind of pissed off about this
I
one.
already read the first,
So it says, I'm upset. There's so much going on in the world, and finances are so uncertain for everybody. You think Funko would understand that a lot of fans aren't in the position to be buying pops right now? That's what I feel about this comment, by the way. Putting two exclusives is highly sought after on the Funko Shop, where they'll never be restocked or resold in the middle of a pandemic sucks. Listen, the businesses still have to operate. And Funko is a business, and they have to sell things, and they have to make money in any way, shape, form that they can. So being mad at them for selling stuff during a pandemic is bullshit, especially when we're giving checks to boost the economy, the stimulus checks. That's precisely what they're for. Be it that you're paying your rent, your electric bill, or going out and buying a new toy. That's exactly what the stimulus check was made for. Stimulus. So for somebody to get mad that Funko was running their business during this shitty time that we're in, they can just screw off. I was going to say F off, but I think I dropped an F-bomb already. So PG-13 movies can have one F-bomb. I don't want to throw any more F-bombs here.
I'm really agitated over that comment.
Yeah. So these two pops were highly sought after. Who knew that they would be this expensive? I'm sorry, not this expensive. This popular. I really didn't think that they were going to be as popular as they were. But being that I said expensive, I noticed that people on Mercari were selling these guys for like $100 for the pair. I saw on eBay that people were selling them for $150 and $100 and whatever dollars for the pair. Really shitty. It sucks to see that people are having to flip right now. But guess what? Just as that last person in the comments mentioned that this is all happening during a pandemic. I don't think that it's right for people to flip, but maybe people right now, that's all the money they're going to get. I don't know. I can't answer for them. But I'm not surprised that a lot of people were trying to flip these things because they knew they were popular. And that's just how the whole Funko game goes.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't they find something that would make them more than like 15 or 20 bucks?
Babe, in the world that we're in right now, every $100 counts. Just the way that it is, unfortunately. It's just how it is. I do have to say though, I was really happy to see that Funko released some Funko Pops that people were after. Lately it's been a barren wasteland. I haven't made a purchase on Funko Shop in quite some time. In fact, this might be the first Funko Shop buy for the year.
No, wasn't that Minotaur?
Oh no, yeah, I ended up buying the. No, I don't think Minotaur was this year.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
I bought
was.
I bought the Ron English thing. I think that was this year, wasn't it? Or it might have been last year. I can't remember. It might have been this year. But they've been hit or miss with the Funko Pops, so I'm glad to see that that there were some cool Funko Pops up. So, wow, what a night! So now we've
He's
gone.
still here. He's still on Funko Shop, by the way.
I'm sure he is. The Minotaur was not very popular. He looks like a sex item.
November? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, the Minotaur looks like a slave in one of those sex films with all the leather and shit. Okay, so Sunday is a very, very important day for us. If you don't already know, we're going live with Reis O'Brien of Funko fame, Tiny Ghost, BIM Toy fame. Really good dude. I've watched a lot of interviews with him over the last few days. Read a lot of interviews with him. He just seems like a really down-to-earth guy, really nice guy. So I'm really excited just to talk to him.
How many times you can say? Oh my God, I'm talking like you read. How many times you can say? How many times can you say really?
Many times.
A lot.
Many times.
Every sentence. Every
sentence.
Do it now.
Do it now. But I'm excited about it. Again, make sure you leave all of your questions for Reis O'Brien in the announcement video, for the Reis announcement video. Leave them in the comment section. We're going to collect all of them, and we're going to put them on a piece of paper. Right now, I have many pages of different questions to ask. Hopefully, I can get to most of them. We'll have to see. I've reached out to another toy guy, a guy who runs a toy company, I guess you could say. I've reached out to somebody else, so we're waiting to hear back from him and find out how we're going to move forward with that one. But I got to say, if I had my list of people that I wanted to talk to on the GasselCast channel, if I had one person that I could say, after this, the GasselCast is over and done with, it would definitely be Reis O'Brien. I love his company. I love all the work he's done. And the Tiny Ghost is just something very special. So I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. I really can't wait.
You said really?
I know. I was going with your trend.
Oh my God. Yep. So that's the power of Instagram. Reached out to him and boom, here we are. And you know what? I don't think I've ever seen him on any other Funko YouTube channels before.
I don't know.
I don't know if I went on YouTube today and I was looking around. I didn't see anything. So this is pretty exciting. This is a big deal for us. And then outside of that, I think that's it. I wanted to come on. I wanted to be more of a relaxed night. I didn't want to carry on. Heather fought with me at the beginning, but what can you do?
That's because you cursed at me off camera.
No, I didn't curse at you off
camera. Yes, you did.
I did not. I did not.
You did.
That was from The Room. I think
what
it was
do you
from
mean?
The Room. There was a movie called The Room, and I think that's something.
I don't remember that.
I did not. Zach Bonifer, that's interesting. He says Mike Becker isn't going to return your calls. It's funny. I really thought to reach out to Mike Becker and to see how interested he would be to do something. Because the one thing I did mention to Reis O'Brien was, hey, listen, we are a small channel. We're not a huge channel, obviously. We're growing. We've grown 50 subscribers since 2K, which is really cool.
Which was like a week and a half ago.
I know that's a big bump for us, and it
That's
could have a
weird.
lot. It could have a lot to do with the Reis O'Brien thing, but I don't know. It could be. But Mike Becker is somebody that it'd be interesting to reach out to and see if he would be interested in doing this. I don't know. I think after Reis O'Brien, we'll see. One of our friends reached out to me today, and he has another designer who's actually designed stuff for Reis. Somebody I don't really know by name, but he showed me what she does, and he showed me her work, and she does really cool work. So that's somebody I'm excited to talk to. That's somebody that'll be upcoming soon. he's already reached out to her and worked out a deal, maybe for her to come on here with us for an interview series.
Cool.
So we already have some more things lined up, guys, for you. That's very special. For the live on Sunday, I'm working very hard to make it where we are behind the table back here. I want it to look really... we don't look very professional right here, in my opinion. I think it looks very much behind the... we're behind a desk. I mean, this is where we started, which is it feels like home. But I wanted to do something behind the table. I wanted to look professional, have the glowing Funko sign behind us, have it just be really special. So I'm going to spend my entire weekend, I'm dedicating my entire weekend to making sure that I make it look the best it possibly can look.
Yeah, I agree that it doesn't look so professional right here with the burrito blanket draped over a chair right behind your shoulder.
I know. Yeah, I know. You got the burrito blanket. There's our old dirty
the
chair.
burrito blanket.
It's a big mess back there.
It is a mess
K&L,
back there.
thank you for being excited for us. We appreciate that. We've been getting a lot of good feedback from people. People reach out to us directly saying that they like our stuff. So that makes us feel really good. And I really appreciate all those who've said that. It's nice. Nice to hear positive messages. It makes us want to go harder and do it more and continue with our channel in a really fun and larger way. Because
and larger. I like the sound of that.
We've always been small.
What?
Yeah, we've always been.
Speak for yourself, Chris.
We've always been sad and small.
Your burps have not, though.
Sad and small, and now I feel like we're going somewhere. I feel like we're growing. Dean Blockley, wear a suit. So I probably can't. One thing I haven't really gotten into too much about me.
Can you not go on to this tangent because it's...
No, just a quick note.
No,
I think I've spent too much of my time sitting behind this desk because I've gained a lot of weight. So I don't have any suits right now that'll fit me. I don't think. I might have a jacket upstairs, but it'll be like a big guy in a little coat. Like if I bend this a certain way, I might rip the back out of it. So that might not be a good idea. However, maybe I'll dress like Kevin Smith. Remember, he wears like big stuff all the time. Maybe you can dress in like a really hot dress, skimpy. You think you can do that? Show a little boobay or something? Know what I mean?
I have nips. That's about it.
Show a little boobay. Come on. Are you gonna get dialed up for Sunday?
I'll probably do my hair past like letting it.
Are you gonna do the eyes? You always do the eyes. You do that cat look. You're gonna do that, like where it's like the mascara or whatever. It's gonna be all hot. You're gonna do that. You gotta look good for Reis, Heather.
Trust me, I already planned on it.
I expect at one point you just kind of turn around and bend over and pick something up to show off your buttocks for a minute. I'll move the camera just so they can see. Hey Reis, we're a pretty good channel. Check this out. Here's the buttocks.
Can you stop trying to use me?
I'm using you. Heather's nude for this episode. Heather's completely nude.
Never mind.
What?
No, I can't say it.
No, go ahead.
No, I really cannot say it.
Is it bad?
No.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that.
No, I'll tell you.
Am I going to hear it later?
I will tell you after.
Beautiful.
But I don't want to say it here. It's something I can't say.
I'll be naked and clicking my keyboard. Good for you, Aaron. I love Aaron. Always nude on a live. Is he nude, do you think, right now?
Probably.
That's hot. Not going to lie to you, Aaron. That's hot. I'm looking right at you, by the way. Okay. Well,
Zach told me to do your eyes.
Do my eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the makeup.
I bought a couch just for the toy room, mainly because I'm not a big deck chair guy. I'll stand if I'm out building or inside sitting on the floor building or painting most of the time. All right. I spent too much time sitting down. Okay. Berserk Phoenix, what did I walk in on? We're talking about being nude for the live on Sunday. It's very exciting. You might see get a little taste of my hog. I'm picturing I like you guys like Ron and Veronica.
Where do you see I like you guys?
Oh, I'm picturing you guys. Oh. What did that mean? He removed the message. What did it mean? Do you know?
It meant I'm picturing you guys like Ron and Veronica.
Who's Ron and Veronica?
Anchorman?
Oh, what's that?
Are you
Yeah, I'm
serious?
not. I don't like that movie. I'm gonna do you with my eyes. Oh, thank you. That's hot. Also, Michael Petrino, I'm looking at you. That's hot too.
I'm picturing you guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Dean, for fixing that. Now I can read. See, I feel like people are misspelling and using and like flipping words around to fuck with me. I feel like that's what's I just used that word twice. Now it's a rated R film. Shit.
Oh, there's another.
I know. Okay, guys, that's it. We've been on here long enough tonight. I feel like we've been boring tonight. Have we been boring? I feel like this is pretty. Like, you don't seem like excited to be here or anything. Is there like a reason for that, or?
I'm gonna let you know again. I was cursed at before I came on and sat in this chair, so I'm a little sad about it. You never said you were sorry or anything.
I am sorry.
No, you're not.
Heather. I am sorry.
He's not sorry. He's saying it because he feels like he has to now.
Oh no, Phoenix.
Phoenix, I'm not mad at you.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
She is.
think that the owl was really cute. I just don't like his flocking. Like, I really don't like that he was flocked. I have such an issue.
She's very hateful about that.
Yeah, I don't like
We
it.
talked about that on Cletus's podcast.
Did we? Yeah, we did. We did.
You know what's interesting about Cletus's podcast is that we didn't know if it was audio or video. Heather almost decided to come down here and straight up, right out of bed kind of gear, remember? And you had to ask him if there was going to be video or
Yeah,
not.
well, I asked him because he said it's a podcast, but people, like, podcast to me is audio only, but I understand that a podcast can be on YouTube. People call that a podcast. So I was like, oh, crap, I should ask him, do I put in effort today or do I not? So I said, hey, Cletus, this is a really weird question, but is there audio and video, or is it just audio? And he said, oh, it's audio and video. I was like, shit. Now I gotta get ready.
With that shit, that now in this one, now it's rated X here. You know that?
There's not
We could
enough.
practically do each other on camera right now. We could.
I don't feel like it.
Neither do I.
It's a little too personal.
Are you flocking killing me? Killing me? Kidding me? Kate L says, flock birds of the bee's knees. I, you know what? On that comment, I think we need to end this.
Wow, Kate.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Guys, make sure you go over to the Reis O'Brien announcement video and leave all of your questions there for Reis O'Brien. We'll collect them. We'll ask him on Sunday. It'll be a fun time. I'm looking very much forward to it. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll have a new video out for you tomorrow, and then we'll have a new video for you on Saturday, and then again live on Sunday with Reis O'Brien. So it'll be very exciting. Tomorrow's video is going to be something cool I'm not going to go into, and I think Saturday's video is going to be interesting because I did a kind of a pose. I posed Hot Toys with my son, and I decided just to record it, and I might post that. I'm not sure yet. I need to review the video first to see how it came out. But we had a really good time. It really sucked. We recorded a really good video, and it turns out I didn't turn the mic on like a big dumbass, which I'm very much known for being a dumbass, obviously, as you all know. So he decided that he wanted to try again, so we recorded again, and it came out well. It came out fun, but it just didn't have the same excitement as the first go around. Him holding a hot toy and posing it for the very first time was something that I could see in his eyes that it was so exciting for him. And doing it the second time, that excitement wasn't there anymore. So it kind of bummed me out. But those are the videos that's the video that's coming up possibly on Saturday. Thursday, tomorrow, we'll have something really, really cool for you. I can't wait to do it. It hasn't even been recorded yet. So I'm talking this is a future thing that's coming.
What hasn't been recorded?
The video for tomorrow.
You know, it's really weird.
All right, guys. Well, listen. It was fun hanging out. Thank you so much.
He tells me
Ugh.
all the time, hey, let's record a bunch of videos tonight, so that way you don't have to record a video for weeks. And we record a bunch of videos. We got a bunch in the bank, whole bunch of them. And now, right now live, I'm finding out that I have to record another video tomorrow.
You're done?
Yeah.
Good. Guys, thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. We will be back very soon on Sunday with Reis O'Brien. It's going to be very special and exciting. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.